Okay guys, so I've got a banger for you in this video. We are going to watch and review the fight between Guillermo Rigondeaux from Cuba and Nonito Donaire from the Philippines. This was a 12-round championship contest for the vacant WBA World Super Bantamweight and WBO World Super Bantamweight titles. Going into this unification fight, Rigondeaux was the challenger and Donaire was the WBO World Super Bantamweight champion. The fight took place in New York, USA. Okay guys, thoughts and opinions at the end. Let's get straight into the action.
14 rivales de Nonito Donaire, 4 fueron zurdos como Rigondeaux, Toshiaki Nishioka, Omar Narváez, el Tyson Márquez y Vic Darchinyan.
A Marco Barrera, que le encanta la WWE, y por supuesto a Julio César Chávez. Ahí estaba el animal Batista en la esquina de Nonito Donaire. Ese hombre que era tremendamente musculoso y monstruoso, que sigue siendo parte de ese gran recorrido de ese, justamente aquí en Nueva York. Vaya duelo que vamos a tener, me froto las manos. Ven y empieza a revisar los 4 puntos cardinales. Ven qué escenario, qué hermosura, qué delicia, qué forma de impactar con el boxeo, del cual se ha reactivado no solo en México.
Right guys, so that was a win for Rigo against a really determined Nonito Donaire. Rigo was just a bit too crafty of an operator for Donaire. Rigondeaux set traps for Donaire a few times and led him onto the backhand counter. Now Donaire did of course get that late knockdown, but for me it was just too little too late in my mind. So by the way guys, I am quite ill, as over the weekend I attended a boxing course and I believe I may have picked up a virus, and yes, I feel like I'm in the gulag waiting for a respawn back to full health, but I'm just here striving solo with my honey and lemon and ginger, so please bear with me. Now guys, I want to touch on something because I get it when people make remarks about Cuban boxers in the pro game. Despite the win from Rigo, I see that for the most part, he was just doing enough to steal the rounds, but not enough to win the rounds. So what I mean by this is that Rigo for the most part was pacing himself and almost doing just a little bit more than Donaire for the judges to give him the 10-9 score. Along with this, Rigo removed himself completely from a lot of potential exchanges without re-entering with the mindset to counter. This of course left large segments of the rounds without any action, and to be honest, it inevitably dulled the entertainment within the fight. This is what we coaches, deem as negative boxing. I actually believe this is a mixture of his amateur mindset creeping in, so not getting hit at any cost, and also a bit of his age. And I'm not talking about his passport age, if you know what I mean. So although Rigo throughout the fight doesn't try to consistently push the envelope, as it were, you can see what he did in the last round, and this reminds us what he's capable of. But of course, we already know what he can do. But when he boxes negatively for 7 rounds, you tend to forget. It's frustrating really to know that he can do so much but is unwilling to pull the trigger until the end of the fight. Now, if you don't possess a personality, have a country or carry influence, then you have to be able to garner your viewership and fan base with the way you perform. And this can't be a broken cycle. Fans want to get behind a champion that rewards them with a successful journey and an epic story. And in some brilliant way, the story of the champion becomes the story of the fans. Both the highs and lows of competition are shared, and then the fans become loyal in identifying and seeing themselves through the plight of the champion. So guys, to eliminate all of these issues that I speak of, like with age, having an immersed mindset with the amateur system, I want you guys to look to the younger generation of Cuban boxers that have gone through the Cuban boxing school system and are turning pro earlier. Anyway guys, that's all for now. I really hope you've enjoyed watching this video. Please remember to smash the like button if you have enjoyed watching this particular update, minus my raspy voice. Remember to leave a comment in the comment section if you want to add anything about Guillermo Rigondeaux or Nonito Donaire. So until my next one, peace out.